Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, it's been a really long time I said this. I know I have not been on YouTube for a really long time. I promise that was not intentional. A lot has been happening. So much has been happening, and I promise I will become more regular, hopefully give you an update on what has been happening someday. But for now, let's get right to this video. So my name is Mimi, short for Miriam. If this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome to the family. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and go ahead and hit that notification button. I promise I'm going to release more videos from now on. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for sticking with me. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right guys, so let's get to today's video. I promise today's video is going to be really short. So first of all, it's fall. As you can see, I have a sweater on. We're officially in fall. And one thing I've noticed, well, for me, maybe some people are like that too. During fall and winter, my hair gets dry. My scalp gets itchy, and I have to like take extra care, like do what I wouldn't normally do to ensure that I prevent my scalp from itching and flaking and having dandruff and all that. I'm sorry, I think I need to take some water, but okay. Anyways, so I decided to create this video to show you guys how I create my foolproof anti-dandruff solution that has worked for me for so long. It's an anti-dandruff, anti-itchy scalp, whatever it is that you're suffering. If your scalp is itchy, if you already have dandruff, I promise you this solution is going to help. It's actually very simple, made from just 4 very basic ingredients. Now I'm going to show you how I make my foolproof anti-dandruff, anti-itchy scalp solution. Okay, so this is all I need to make the anti-dandruff, anti-itchy scalp potion. Honestly, I just call this a potion. I just need only these items. This is the oil, my oil that I sell. This is shebe oil, pure shebe oil. It's just about $25. And this is heba oil. This is just $20. So I usually go in with either of them after I have used the spray. So this is always used to seal in the oil, the moisture. I always prefer to use oil on my scalp because it's lighter than using butter. Butters are too heavy and they can lead to product buildup. So for me, oils are lighter and better for the scalp, and butters are better for your hair strands. Okay, so going to our anti-dandruff solution, what I have here is black tea. So this is 1 cup of black tea. Basically, the way I made it is that, so I have black tea leaves, but you can use black tea bags if you have that. Plain black tea, not flavor. All those flavors, we don't need that here. We just need plain black tea. Black tea is very good for your hair roots. It keeps your hair firmly rooted to the scalp and prevent shedding. So dandruff is something, or itchy scalp is something that can lead to shedding of your hair, and so that's where this black tea comes in. It keeps your hair firmly rooted to the scalp to prevent shedding. So this is a very important ingredient in this solution. And then right here we have apple cider vinegar, and this one has the mother. So it says here with the mother. The mother is like those things that usually settle at the bottom of the ACV. Sometimes they look like dirt, but trust me, they are very beneficial. So the reason why we're using ACV in this is because of its anti-inflammatory properties. It also exfoliates the scalp. So it has when you're scratching your scalp, excuse me. When you're scratching your scalp, it gets inflamed, and once it gets inflamed, it actually starts to hurt. So that's where ACV comes in. It's an anti-inflammatory ingredient, and It also exfoliates your scalp and helps to get rid of those dandruff. And right here we have neem oil, 100% pure and natural neem oil. I actually got this from Amazon, and neem oil is amazing. It also has anti-inflammatory properties, and it's also great for dandruff. So it gets rid of dead skin cells and prevents itchy scalp. So this is a very, very important ingredient for this. And of course, we all know that tea tree oil is amazing for itching scalp. Guys, tea tree oil is one ingredient that you cannot skip if you're trying to treat itchy scalp. First of all, because of how hot, if I can put it that way, the heat elements of tea tree oil helps to fight or battle that dry itchy scalp. Also has anti-inflammatory properties, also has exfoliating properties, get rid of your itching scalp, keeps your scalp clean and healthy. So tea tree oil is very important, and I got this also from Amazon. So these are the 4 ingredients I'm using for this, just these 4. And right here I have my spray bottle where I'm going to pour in the final mixture. I actually got this from the dollar store for just $2. So, and I love it because it's pink, because I love pink and purple. So I got a pink one, and that's what I'm going to use today. So what I'm going to do is just to put about a cupful, just 1 cupful of the ACV into this, and then a couple of drops of this. So let me show you guys how I make that. Okay, so like I said, 1 cupful of this. So before I actually do this, I'm going to go ahead and shake this thoroughly, because we want the mother to come out, because if you leave it, the mother usually just settles at the bottom. So that's why we are shaking it, because we need the mother also. So after shaking that, I'm just going to go ahead and put about 1 cupful of ACV into this. Then our neem oil, I'm going to go ahead and put about let's say between 10 to 15 drops. I honestly just like to eyeball this, but if you want to measure it, I'll probably say like a tablespoon. And that's it. Last but not the least is our tea tree oil. So this one I'm going to go ahead and put about 20 drops. This one is actually going to count the drops. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead now and pour this into my spray bottle. So now that I have everything in here, what I'm going to do is to shake this very thoroughly to mix this. So guys, typically I won't advise you to mix oil and water in a spray bottle, because oil and water typically don't mix. So I always advise to go in with the water first and then put the oil on your scalp. But we can actually like put the tree oil directly on the scalp. It needs to be in this solution with the apple cider vinegar and the tea tree oil. They all need to be together to work. So hence the reason why we have to put the oil in this. So shake this very thoroughly. Shake, 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 shake. And then now I'm going to show you how I actually use this. Okay, so I have our trusted solution in here, and now I'm going to actually show you guys how I use it. Very easy, very simple. Just be sure it spritz in first. Okay, so that's that. So I just like spritz this lightly into my hair. It's a good thing I have cornrows, because it just makes everything so easy. That feels so good. So with regards to I don't think I mentioned this earlier, with regards to the tea was warm. So after brewing the tea, I just allow it to get warm and not cold. The reason why it's warm is because I want the oil to actually mix properly. If it's cold, it's going to be harder for it to mix. So once oil is warm, not hot, because hot might not be too safe for this. So warm, so it mixes properly. So now that I have that in my scalp, I'm just going to go ahead and massage it in gently, rub it into my scalp. So this is my own oil, my Olama oil. I've already started using this. So I'm using the herbal oil this time. So I'm just going to go ahead now and apply this lightly. I like to use a light hand for all these things and not heavy hand. You really don't want to like overload your hair with product. So okay, massage it thoroughly into your scalp. And let's not forget our edges, guys. This is a hair growth oil, so always remember your edges when you're applying it. Massage it into your edges, especially if you have thinning edges. This works for me so well, works for my customers too. So massage it thoroughly into your edges, and that is it. So if you want, you can just go ahead and use oil, just a little oil, and put that here. If you have butter, sometimes I use butter. It's always best to use butter, but today I'm just going to use oil since I'm already using oil anyway. So don't forget this, and don't forget here. And now I'm good to go. Your edges are also very important because they're the weakest part of your hair. Because they're the oldest, so they're the weakest. So always apply oil or butter. Honestly, butter is preferable. But if you don't have butter, oil is good too. Apply that to your hair, and that's it. So I'm good for the next couple of days. Like I said, I just do this maybe every other day. So like say 4 times a week. And I promise you, your scalp is going to stay healthy throughout this winter and fall season. If you're someone that suffers from dandruff or itchy scalp, try this out. Let me know what you think. Let me know if it works for you. And that's it for this video, guys. If you loved it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share with anybody else that will benefit from this. Thank you, guys. I will see you in my next video.